And welcome to Capital Talk, a program we hope will have an impact on the future of Kenya. And now, more than ever, I'm Jeff Koinange. Now, all this week we've been telling you our theme is homegrown heroes. That's right. And my guest today, I tell you, man, at 22 years old, you need to sit back. Because not since the days of Eddie the Eagle, that's right, those of you who remember Edward Rombo, has Kenya seen such a rugby sensation. In his second time around in the International Rugby Board circuit, the IRB circuit, in the sevens, my guest today was the top scorer, period, on the planet. Top scorer with 42 tries. In all those circuit games, he emerged top. This for a guy who only started playing rugby at Form 1 at Vihiga Boys. Today, he is not only a star, he's a sensation, an ambassador carrying that flag. Everybody knows his name. And this past weekend at the Tusker Safari Sevens, he and his team did not disappoint. Came out tops, winning back-to-back Tusker Safari Sevens. He's only 22, and he might be poached by either a South African team or maybe even a UK team. We'll ask him. My guest today, lovely young lovable character, simply known as Collins Injera. Collins, welcome to the bench, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on all this success, man. This is just, it makes Kenyans so proud.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Seriously, man. For a guy who grew up in Vihiga Boy, I mean, you started rugby what, in Form 1?
Yeah, Form 1. Back in 2001.
The other day.
The other day.
My God. How did you know once you got on that field or once you felt that ball, did you know, Colin, this is what you were meant to do?
Not really. At that time, I actually played rugby because my brother was playing it. And he told me, why don't you try this game? Because I'm playing. So I just went there. It was a training session for football. I was playing soccer. So I kind of saw the rugby boys training. So I just went and joined in. And my first feel on the ball, it just clicked.
You knew?
I just knew.
Of course, we're talking about your brother Humphrey, captain of the Sevens.
Yeah.
What's it like playing with your brother on the same team?
It's special. That's all I can say. It's very special playing with him alongside me. He knows me very well. I know him very well. When I'm beside him, sometimes we just do some things that we kind of not plan it. They just happen.
Like this past weekend, you guys were sensational. Was there a lot of pressure on you guys? Because obviously you've had a fantastic season. You're ranked 6th in the world in the IRB and 3rd in the World Cup. Was there pressure in the sevens?
There's actually a lot of pressure. Some of the guys might not realize it, maybe the fans, but there's a lot of pressure. Because this is our home tournament on home soil. After doing well in the International Rugby Board Series, we had to come back home and play. So all we had to do is just transfer the pressure into performance. And the boys did that well, and we are proud of it.
Yeah.
Defending the title wasn't that easy. It looked easy, but it was hard.
For those of us watching, it looked easy.
Yeah, it looked easy, but it was really hard.
Yeah. You know, there's one move that you made that just, it's in every highlight. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. When you got past the try line, and then some guy was still coming after you, and you did one of these.
Yeah, it was kind of just showing I'm still here.
Yeah,
I'm still here, man.
All right. Take us back to this past sensational year you've had, Collins. When you started this year, the circuit, did you guys know this was the team?
Actually, we did a lot of training, off-season training. We had to really cut our December plan shots because we were training in December.
Right.
In December,
Yes.
when people on holiday, everyone was drinking, having party stuff. We were really training hard in the gym. So that's why we were weak. For the past few years, we've been really struggling with our physicality levels. So we had to really go to the gym, and we did a lot of work during the December holidays. So when the season started, that's when we had focused on winning the World Cup, but we came in 3rd, unfortunately, which wasn't bad for us. It was really good for us. Yeah. So we knew this year is going to be a special one.
And you guys came through. What was it like? Your first few games, I mean, and you lost a few, right? Yeah. And then suddenly, this team clicked. And even you had supporters in the stands, you know, Mzungu supporters in foreign places wearing Kenya colors. What was that like?
It felt wonderful. Still on the Mzungus out there wearing the Kenyan flag, painting their faces. Yeah, some of them going to the extent of trying to get the fanatic shirts that are all over here. It was wonderful for us, and really appreciate the support. We really thank them for the support. It was good.
Yeah. I was speaking to Coach Yimba not too long ago on this same bench, and he was saying people are so passionate about Kenya now. I mean, your name, you're a household name, Collins, around the world. I mean, at 22, how does that feel, man?
It feels great, but I kind of not concentrate so much on the publicity or everything that's going on. I just try and focus on the game, play something that I love doing, and that's just it. People passionate about it. Everyone is just talking about Kenya rugby. Actually, worldwide now, we've really made our mark in the Kenya rugby history, and we are proud of it. I'm just proud to be part of the history in the making.
Tell me something, Collins. Is it the fitness? Is it the build that Kenya was destined to do or be good in sevens? Because 15s, we're still to get that build, that bulk, and everything, right? Is it our build and our fitness levels? Is that what it is that sets us apart?
Yeah, part of it is that, but the bigger part of it in this current squad of the boys that we have is the heart. Yeah, the guys that have big hearts. We want to take on anybody in the world. We like taking on the big teams, the likes of New Zealand, South Africa.
Yeah.
We really like taking them on.
You're not afraid of them?
Yeah, right now we're not afraid of them. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, they're probably more afraid of you guys now.
Yeah, they're probably more afraid of us guys. They don't want to meet us in the early stages of the tournament because they don't know what will happen.
Yeah.
We might just knock them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so most of the team actually now afraid. When they hear of Kenya now, everyone has shivers. Yeah.
All right. Scoring 42 tries, call it. 42 tries. Who is the closest guy? How many tries did the closest guy have?
The closest guy had 28.
28?
Yeah.
My goodness. What was it like every time you crossed that line?
I even don't know how to explain. That's my work in the pitch. I'm a winger. I'm supposed to finish every move that the guys are doing in the center or the forwards. So every time I get my hands on the ball, all I'm thinking about is just crossing the line, whatever what. If it means knocking down a person, just knock him. If it's going around him, go around him.
Yeah. Is there any opponent that you guys were really afraid to meet in the beginning? Say, let's say either the Samoans, the Fijians, the New Zealanders, anyone who you guys were really afraid to meet in the beginning?
The toughest opponents were South Africa. Yeah. Reason being, they are physically more built than us, and they are also fast. Not the same pace as us. We are faster than them, but at least they can match our pace. So, me playing this whole series, those are the toughest opponents that we've ever met. Leave alone the like of New Zealand. Yeah, they are tough, they are big, they are physical, but we know after maybe the 4th or 3rd minute they'll start getting tired. That's when we run riots around them.
Definitely. Yeah. And tell me something, when you were growing up in Vihiga boys, right? Did you think that you would end up in New Zealand, in Australia, in the US, in UK? I mean, you guys have been traveling quite a bit, huh?
Actually, I never thought of that. Playing rugby has helped me a lot. I've traveled the world. I've got to know many people, many friends. And since I started playing rugby, I never thought that I'll even get out, even go to Uganda.
Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, it has helped a lot.
Yeah.
It has really helped a lot.
And you guys keep in touch with your opponents, you know, because obviously on the field, it's all business, right? After the game.
After the game, we're actually very good friends with some of the guys from the other teams, because we usually stay at the same hotel when you're out there. So we usually mix, chat, share some ideas. But when we enter in the pitch, that's a different ball game. No more friends.
No more friends. Yeah. And what do they think of Kenya? Because obviously you guys are ambassadors of sorts. You're carrying our flag. What do they think of Kenya when you guys are chatting?
They think of Kenya as a fun place. Because that's what we all portray out there. We are fun kind of guys. Most of the team players from the other countries actually want to mix with us. Because we are fun. We do everything fun. We don't take some things too seriously like the other teams do. Yeah. For example, if I just mention, the other teams are usually tied down to some dress code. Everyone is wearing black. You can find everyone in a black t-shirt or a black pants. Right. But in Kenya, you can find a guy with some yellow something, a guy wearing some jeans, tracksuit.
Yeah.
You're just easy. So they know Kenya is a fun place. Everybody actually wants to come to Kenya, so that's how we portray it.
And you on the field, wearing those colors, scoring those tries, do you feel people back home are watching me? I mean, I'm representing my country. Do you have that feeling, Collins?
Yeah, we do have that feeling before the game. While you're warming up, while you're focusing on the game, just know more than 35 million maybe back at home people are watching us. So after you enter the pitch, it's all different. Everything just go silent, concentrate on the game, concentrate on everything that's happening in the pitch. Then after that, that's when you go back to normal. Yeah.
Wow. Are you surprised at how rugby has become so popular in Kenya? You guys have popularized this game.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised, but kind of a little bit. But it's good. Really, everybody now wants to know about rugby.
Yeah.
Even the other day, my grandmother was calling me saying congratulations and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can see how the impact has gone even back in the rural areas.
Yes.
Everybody's trying to get a hold of a TV and watch rugby.
Yeah. Have you been back to the rural areas since you came back?
Yeah, not really.
Not you. But you planning to go?
Yeah, I'm planning to go, definitely.
You better take some bodyguards, huh?
Ah.
You're going to be mobbed out there,
Yeah, I
Collins.
just have to go there and say hi to the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. The professionalism of this sport, obviously, Collins, this is the next step, right? Because you're all amateurs. At the end, we have to point out to our viewers that you guys are amateurs. You guys have jobs, you have lives other than this game. We have to take it to the next level.
Yeah, that's what we are hoping to happen. Maybe in the next few years, the upcoming players are going to get that chance of being professional. Maybe if the union can maybe give guys a certain kind of money, telling them we want you to play rugby for this kind of period to this time of period, they will pay you this kind of money. Then I'm sure that time rugby will even go further than it has reached now. Because right now we are amateurs and we are really performing. So we are hoping the next coming years or in the next few generations to come, it's going to turn pro and rugby in Kenya will be a lot better.
Yeah. Your average age is what, around 20?
Yeah, most of the guys, average is around 23, 24, somewhere there.
And what about the potential of the other guys that we don't normally see on the sevens? The bench, is there a lot of potential there?
There's a lot of potential in the bench. Actually, there's a lot of competition that's happening. There's a thin line drawn in differentiating what I can do or the guy on the bench can do. It's a very thin line.
Really?
And that's a headache for the coaches. So there's a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of coaches, I want to talk about this after the break, Collins. Coach Ayimba, the stuff he's done to transform this team has been incredible. And also, we're hearing lots of rumors, man. We're hearing Western Province in South Africa. We're hearing UK. We want to know what's going on. And also, how long you plan to play this game. First, we'll take a break. My guest today, I told you, homegrown hero, Collins Injera, top scorer on the planet in the IRB 7 circuit. And this past weekend, he was no doubt the man to watch. He's in every highlight video on Supersport when it comes to Kenya rugby. At 22, he is the man. But he's part of a team, Shujaa, the Heroes, and he is our homegrown hero. Don't even think of going away because these kinds of guests don't appear everywhere, but they do appear on the bench. We are, no doubt, back in a moment. And welcome back to Capital Talk. All this week, it's all about our homegrown heroes. And today, Shujaa itself. That's right, he's the brother of the captain of the Kenya Rugby Sevens team. And he's no doubt the star of the team. Collins Injera, 22 years old, top scorer in the IRB 7 circuit around the planet. So Collins, this team of yours that Coach Ayimba put together, it's like a Cinderella team. You guys have, every time you get on that field, it looks like you gain more and more confidence and you're a better team, a faster team, a more fearless team. Yeah. Is that what it's been? The training has been really that good?
The training has been really that good. And about the coach, the management, they were all former players. So it's the player and the management gap has actually been kind of it was that big. Maybe I can say a few years back it was big, but then it's a little bit small, because now the players can really talk to the coaches, tell the coaches what they want, what we feel. If the coaches say something and we don't feel that it's a good thing, we just tell the coach, no, this can't work, because we are the ones who are in the pitch. So
And they listen.
and they listen.
Yeah.
That's why it has really clicked.
Which was your toughest game? Because there's a couple of tournaments where you guys got quite far, huh? You didn't win a single sevens, right? But you came close in a couple. Which ones were those?
In Adelaide, that was the first ever final in the Kenyan history, in an IRB-led 7 series. We reached the final against South Africa, but quite lost it. After beating them in the pool stages, we don't know what happened. I guess that's the game.
Exactly.
We also reached the semi-finals in Hong Kong. Yeah, after beating New Zealand in the quarters.
Yeah.
And we also reached a semi-final in Wellington this year. Yeah, those were the closest we ever reached in the cup final.
And sometimes we were seeing you guys. You're playing what, about 3 games a day, or sometimes it was really tough, eh?
Yeah, we usually play 3 games a day. It's really tough. The recovery process is actually very little, so it takes a lot. It takes a lot, mentally and physically.
Yeah. Are you guys going to start training earlier this time around? Because the tournament begins in Dubai in what, December?
Yeah, end of November, December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So training will start early this year?
Not really. Now, the guys are focusing on recovering. Yeah, that's the best. That's the the most important part we have to do.
Yeah.
We have to recover first. Then the training will begin maybe in October, somewhere there, September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. And are you planning to bulk up? Are you planning to, because obviously you guys are pretty tired right now, right? You need some rest. And then what, you start bulking up again?
Now we're off the gym again. The physical level are actually, they usually come up every season. Every season has its own physicality level. You can't compare the physical, 7 is actually turning into a more physical game. So if you can't back up the physicality levels, then
And what about competing for your place on the team? Is that tough?
really tough.
Yeah?
It's really tough. Well, right now, after the break that we are going to have, then go back to the team. I'm sure there are some players who will really come up during this period of rest. So it's really tough, but we are looking forward to the challenge.
There you go.
Yeah.
And we must mention at this point, you're still a Mwamba player. That's where you guys play, right? Yeah. Mwamba is your team.
Mwamba is my team.
And you're playing this week. Kenya Cup continues, right?
Yeah, Kenya Cup continues. And this week maybe we will be playing, or we won't be playing, depending on the rest period that we've been given. So Kenya Cup continues just as usual. We are playing for Mwamba, and we are hoping that this is going to be a great season for Mwamba. Yeah.
All right. At the same time, we're hearing lots of rumors, Collins. Lots of rumors that everyone's looking for. The scouts are out there looking for Collins, wanting to poach Collins. So let's allay the rumors. UK. Is there a team looking for you in the UK?
Unconfirmed rumors.
Okay. All right. But Western Province in South Africa?
Yeah, I was there in Western Province, trained with the guys, but there's a lot of potential. They look promising, and I guess I have to train with them, bulk up a little bit, because they are professionals. All I have to do is just reach their state of conditioning level that they have for the professional players for Western Province.
What is the conditioning level like?
It's really high, really high. So I have to do a lot of extra hard work. If I want to play professional for the Western Province, I do a lot of extra work.
More than you've done now?
More than I've done now. We are amateurs. The work that we've done is for amateurs.
Yeah.
Now we'll be going to do the work with the professionals. So, I mean, that will be your job.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning, go to the gym or go to the pitch. That's your job. So you really have to do extra.
Yeah. And we must point out, this will be a 15th team, right?
Yeah, it's a 15th team.
Right. So it's a totally different game now.
It's a totally different ball game. More people in the pitch, obviously, and more physical contact in the game.
Would you want to do that, Collins? Would you want to make that transition?
I want to make that transition. So actually, the game is the 15th game. 7 is a good game, but the main game in rugby is the 15 aside. I'm looking forward to making that transition and hope it all goes well.
We must wish you a lot of luck at this point. We know you can do it, man. You know you're our guy. But when you went up to Western Province and you trained with the guys, what did they think of you? What did they think of this sensation from Kenya?
They were actually excited. They know I'm a great player. Everybody knows you there. It wasn't easy. It wasn't that hard to fit in.
Yeah.
Because the guys know you. So just saying hi, trying to see how the system worked there. And they were really happy. They're really excited. They're really excited.
So this past weekend may have been the last time we see Collins in a sevens team for a while, if all goes well.
If all goes well, that's true. I'll be saying bye to the sevens now.
Right.
But I'll be playing the 15-a-side game.
Okay. And then once that season in South Africa ends, you can come back and play here, or when you're in the Kenya, if you're in the Kenya team.
Yeah, I can come back and play.
Yeah.
Or maybe play in the major events, maybe the World Cup or Commonwealth Games, which are up next year. That's if the coach will choose you, will pick you to come and train with us, to train with them so that you can play for their service.
You're setting a precedent here, Collins, because not since the days of Rombo, and those were our days, he was a sensation in the UK, fantastic player. And then rugby went down a little bit. Now it's come up, and you and your colleagues are taking it to that next level. This is where we should be, because we're as good as the best in the world, right? Yeah. You proved it.
We really worked hard. Actually getting rugby from where it was till now, so many people know about rugby now, so many people are interested in it, so many people want to know about the game, and we are really happy. I'm just happy to be among the players that have really turned all around. Yeah.
Other than Western Province, are there other teams approaching you? You must be fielding phone calls every day, man. All kinds of people calling and saying, who is this guy?
No, really. Yeah, there's some teams showing interest. I can't say they've really approached me officially, but showing interest, asking me what my my weight or something, all those basic things. They want to know all the basics. So I'm hoping all goes well. I'm really hoping all goes well.
Wow. And you're only 22, my brother. There's, plenty of years. But at the same time, rugby has a shelf life, right? You can only play rugby for like a good, 10 years, right? Maximum, right? Yeah. No more than that. Yeah. And you have to utilize this time, right?
This time. Yeah, I really have to. I'm hoping that it will be very soon, because I can't play rugby forever. Yeah. So I'm hoping it all goes well and go try professional playing.
When I was watching you guys on Sunday at the RFUA grounds, you guys have really clicked. This sevens team has really clicked, because even if you're being tackled or you have 3 players on you, you always have a man to pass the ball to. You guys, it's really gelled, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's the bonding of the team.
We've been doing a lot of bonding lately, since last year. Meet up with the boys for maybe a drink or something after the training session. Go to visit some other people, come to visit you, go visit them, and we usually have some bonding session with the team. For example, the other day before the Safari 7, the guys were down in Gilgil for some bonding and training session. We usually go for some paintball shooting, laser shooting, those kind of stuff that makes you really bond with the guys.
Correct.
So in the pitch, it just flows. You kind of know, if I do this guy will be right next to me, even without calling him. So that's the stuff we've been doing.
Yeah. What was lunch with the president like last week? I saw you guys had lunch with the president.
Yeah, it was good, but unfortunately I wasn't there.
Oh, you weren't there?
I wasn't there.
Oh, you're going to have another lunch, eh?
Maybe. Just me and him.
Yes, you and him. Special lunch. What's the best thing about this game for you, Collins? What do you enjoy the most? Because obviously you haven't let this fame and this glory go to your head. It's clear it hasn't gone to your head. What do you enjoy the most?
The thing I enjoy the most is the scoring of the tries. I just enjoy it. Yeah. If I get out of a game without scoring a try, I kind of feel a little bit down, but not really, because I just feel scoring a try is it's perfect for me. For me personally, that's perfect.
Yeah. You score and you look up and you point up to the sky
and salute.
Yeah.
I've had a trademark.
Right. Yeah. Fantastic. There are lots of kids watching you right now, Collins. Lots of young folks who want to get into this game. What advice do you give them?
That I can give the kids is hard work. They should really work hard. They should be disciplined. They should be determined to do everything. And I think that's the only hard work. They should be disciplined, determined, and focus in life. Whether that's play rugby, I think that's
Yeah. We must also mention that you studied mass communications, so
Yeah, I
you
studied
know
mass
we're in the same field, sort of.
Not only the cameras.
There you go. There you go. What do you want to do after rugby? Life after, because there has to be life after rugby, right? What do you want to do?
I actually did mass communication and major in public relations. So I'm hoping to be a PR practitioner. After rugby, let's go back into the office field now and practice my PR skills.
Yeah. And rugby has been a great platform for that, huh?
To be a great performer. Really meeting all the people outside, not even in Kenya, internationally.
Yeah.
It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never ever expected you'd be this big this soon, did you?
Never. As I said earlier, I was just playing. I just playing the game.
Yeah.
I try and block everything. I just play the game that I love, do my basics right, and that's it. I never expected to be this big.
Are there other Collins Injeras out there? Are there others? Do you see others like you?
Yeah, there want to be great players outside there. There's actually too much potential. The upcoming players, for example, as you work the Safari 7, the Shujaa team was completely, the average age was around 20. All those boys are upcoming, and they're really good boys. They're really playing well. If they get the exposure that we've got, they'll be good players. So I can't say there'll be another Collins Injera, but I can say that there are really good, great players that are coming up, and people should watch out. This is not the end. This is the beginning. This is the beginning.
And next season, if you're in that team, can we win a couple of tournaments?
Definitely. Even if I'm not there, I'm sure the guys will win a couple of tournaments. I'm sure. This year we hit a final. At least we saw what needs to be done in order for you to win a cup. So I'm confident next year you're gonna win a tournament. Yeah.
Collins Injera, good
Thank you very
job,
much,
man.
Jeff.
Well done. Good
Thank
stuff,
you,
man.
Jeff.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Homegrown hero, Collins Injera. Good grief, as I keep saying. And it's only Tuesday. What a brilliant young man. 22 years old, top scorer in the IRB circuit across the planet. And there could be some prospects in the future. He could be heading out of the country to bigger and better things. We can only wish this young man luck because he's setting a precedent. Flying our flag, he's our ambassador, and he loves scoring tries, as he said. Good, great, what a guest, what a show. What a week it's turning out to be on Capital Talk. It's all about homegrown heroes. Collins Injera, all the way from Vihiga Boys, is up there with the best of the best. You cannot get these kinds of guests anywhere else. And if you're not watching Capital Talk, you're simply not watching television. It's available right here on the award-winning station, K24. Where, as always, we are all Kenyan.
All the time.
Nice one. Beautiful. Capital Talk is recorded at the Fairview Hotel, the country hotel in town.